All right, you guys. So welcome to another weekly meeting. Um, so I am in a good mood today. I think it's the end of the month, and normally when most people are pulling their hair out, I tend to be the kind of person that's the opposite because I get like an extra jolt of energy knowing that I have to push myself harder, and I find myself really producing a lot the last month, or the last week. That just happens for me. So I've always been the kind of person, even in my past corporate jobs, where I was in sales and it would be that extra week and I was like, crap, I really got to get on it. Let's go, and I'd be like calling everybody, talking to everybody, even talking to people I meet in the grocery store. I was like always looking for whatever small or big opportunities were coming my way. I'd start asking for referrals. That's another idea too for you guys. If you haven't started asking for referrals yet, the people that you've already brought on as challengers, it's okay for you to go back to them and say, hey, do you have anyone else, that might be interested in what you're experiencing inside the challenge group? I'm, looking for referrals. And then maybe you can offer them a little something. But people love giving names to help you because they've already supported you in your business. They've joined you, right? So you already know they like you. You don't have to convince them, to like you or to join you because they already have. So referrals a lot of times are a really easy way to get those extra, like last minute people in, if you will. So just be thinking about that. But welcome to today's meeting. Today is Tuesday, August the 25th. Oh yeah, it's back to school night for my kids. Am I going? I don't know. Well, we'll see. Like I love meeting the teachers, but after a while, I don't know if you guys feel like this. I feel like they keep saying the same thing over and over, and I fall asleep. So I always ask my kids, how important is it for you for me to go to back to school night? Is it important? No, I don't care. Okay, thank you. So I'm going to have that talk today with my kiddos. But anyway, it's the last week of the month. Okay, I just gave my little spiel about how I get energy. So whatever you need to do to create that energy for yourself, we've talked about different ways of, getting that positive mindset going where you even want to open up your computer and talk to people. Today, even though I have this energized like buzz about me, I am not feeling my best. Aunt Flo is back in town and I hate her and I already want to kick her to the curb, as you guys probably saw my post from last night. So I'm not completely excited to talk to people, but I know they're excited to talk to me. Who wouldn't be excited to talk to you guys? Oh my gosh, it's just like what Shelly said in that initial video that we watched. I don't know if you guys remember. Who's going to get a message from me today? Who's going to be so excited that they saw my name in their inbox? So anyway, I know it sounds funny, but sometimes people do get like that. They're like, oh my gosh, Faith, she's giving me some love today. I'm actually getting a private message instead of, just saying hi on the news feed. So sometimes people need that. And, maybe start thinking of your private messaging that way. Maybe someone's having like a really crappy day, and you even just reaching out to them to say, hi, how you doing? We talked last time about such and such. Are you still, needing help in that area? Are you ready, for me to help you? That shows that you care about them. That shows that you remember them and that you care about their very soul because you took the time to reach out to them. So that's how I like to view my follow-ups. Is when I do follow-ups, I always, even before I go and do my follow-up message, I will take the time, and yeah, this does take a little bit of time depending on how long you talk to them, but trust me, it's worth it. If you scroll up in the conversation and you reread the initial conversation that you had with them about what their goals are or were at that time, and they might have really opened up to you during that conversation. And so in your follow-up, you can say, hey, you know, hi, Christina, you know, just want to check in to say hi, how you doing? I was thinking about you the last time we spoke, you know, you were struggling with XYZ, and you were hoping to take that struggle and turn it into something positive. Are you still, you know, looking to work on those things? If you are, I'd, you know, love to help you. And just that simple message, you guys, is going to make that person, that one person, feel like you love them. They're going to be like, oh my God, she remembered my kid was sick 2 months ago. Jeez, that's freaking awesome. I'm going to talk to this chick. Okay. So I'm serious. It really, really, really does make them feel special. So think about that when you're doing follow-ups. And today, pretty much, I didn't want to take up too much of your time because it is the last, you know, week and we need to be like on our game. But I really wanted to just share with you guys, and I made a note so I don't forget my words, but I was thinking about like the word success, and it means something different to each one of us. It means something different to each one of our challengers, to each one of our coaches. So we need to ask ourselves, what does success look like to me? What does success look like to Heather? What does success look like, you know, to Lori? And only like start getting into the habit of only comparing yourself with yourself and not looking at other coaches or even just mentors that help coaches. Like, for instance, here's something where I get stuck in. Chalene Johnson, okay, I like idolize her, and I know that's bad to say, but I love her so much. I love the way she cares about people and their businesses, and I love that she wants everybody to be successful. And so I start comparing myself on how I'm doing my workout videos when I'm filming them, or how I'm talking to you guys. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Why don't we just be ourselves and be happy with it? Okay, for real. I'm serious. I mean, God made me, right? I need to embrace me. Christina, you need to embrace you. Jessica, embrace you and be so good with it, because God made you for a specific purpose on this earth that no one else in the entire universe can do except you. So yes, we're all coaches, okay? We've decided to be coaches. But what we bring to the game is completely different from what each person out there that's a coach is bringing to the game. So we have to, like, every day, you guys, pump ourselves up. We are special. We are unique. We are God's creation with a specific purpose to help other people. How cool is it that we get paid to help other people? I mean, seriously, I know I brought this up before, but I'm like, are you kidding me? It's like amazing. So you just have to pump yourself up every day. Look yourself in the mirror, and if you just don't like yourself that day, pump yourself up with words, all right? You start looking at yourself how God looks at you. If you're not feeling it, open up that book, you guys. Open up the Bible, and you start reading all about how God created you in your mother's womb before your mom even knew you were going to be around, okay? He like had a specific purpose for you. If you want to read about that, it's Psalms 139. It's like one of my favorite scriptures ever, just to make us feel so loved and pumped up, you know, with how much God loves us. So like I was saying, success, back on point. So success is different to everybody. And, but one of the things I was thinking about is that it's not above us, meaning success is out there for each one of us, whether it's, you know, success with money, success with our health and fitness goals, success with being a mom, you know, whatever success looks like to you, it's not unachievable, is basically what I want you guys to know and really grasp onto. Another thing is just don't put people on a pedestal. I mean, even me, you guys, I know when I was first a coach, I put my coach Anita on a pedestal every day. You know what that did? That made me feel in the dumps a lot of the times, because if I wasn't doing exactly what she was doing with numbers, if I wasn't posting like she was, if I wasn't getting the same amount of likes, comments, reshares, if none of that was happening, I was feeling like a failure as a coach. And I had to grasp the fact that I'm not ever going to be her, and you guys are never going to be me. You're going to be you, and you just need to be successful right where you're at, and as you do, like I said, the daily consistent behaviors, you are going to become that success, what looks like success to you. So just make sure that if you're going to put anyone on a pedestal, you put yourself up there, okay? And that's not to be like suck up or, prideful. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about liking yourself, loving yourself, praising yourself for where you're at right now. And just look at how much you've accomplished so far. Those are the types of things that you should look at to determine what your success is as a coach. Your beginning, and how far you've come. And I guarantee you, you are not the same coach that you were when you signed up with me. You've already been on this growth path. You've already grown into an even better coach than you ever thought you could be from the very beginning. So how do you not know that you're going to be producing numbers like me in a few months? How do you know that? You don't. But you're already doing better than you were in the beginning, right? Okay? So you have to know that you guys are going to get to where you want to be financially in this business, emotionally, spiritually. You're going to get there. But again, you have to praise yourself every day for what you've accomplished so far, so that you have that feel good inside, that you're going out into the world feeling good and feeling like you are accomplished. So I want you guys to look at that and just, be proud of that. And be okay with the fact that you are still in a learning curve. All right. And I am too. I'm not, the highest producing coach in the world. Okay. Like in the top 10, I'm just going to give you a quick example. Oh my God, I want that banana. Faith, give me some. Give me that banana. So you guys, in the top 10, I know, see my ADD. So in the top 10, there are people that are every single month consistently getting over 100 Success Club points. Now, do you think that I look at that and I think to myself, oh my gosh, I'm never going to get there? Seriously, go like this as a yes, or like this if you think that I have those thoughts. Okay, if you're not doing this, something's wrong with you. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, but seriously, oh my gosh, like in my head, I'm like, there is no way. Are they two people? This is what I think for myself. Is their husband working their count sitting right next to them? I mean, how are they like getting 100 points? That's what's in my head, And even like Anita, sometimes she'll get like 70 or 80. So she's not, as high as some people, but she also has a really big team. And what I love about Anita is that she's not just about her own numbers. She'll get to a certain point and she'll stop. And then she'll start working with everybody to help them get their numbers and just focus on that. And that's the kind of leader I want to be, okay? That's what I aspire to, is helping you guys reach, your own goals. So, but be okay with the learning curve. That's one thing I really want you guys to just breathe in, breathe out. You're brand new coaches, most of you, okay? And even 3, 4, 5 months in, you're still considered a brand new coach, and even a year from now, you're still going to be learning. We're all human beings. We're all going to be learning the entire time that we're in life. And that's a good thing, because what's not working, you can tweak and you can make it better. If you feel like you failed in 1 month, then you take what you learned and you fail forward, and you You know, you're always constantly looking for ways to grow. So that is one thing, or the main stuff that I want to talk to you about today. Another thing that I wanted to share with you is, so give me 1 second, 1 second. Don't go anywhere. Have to share something completely cool. Okay, let's see if, sorry you guys, the screen share thing, I always like try and do it how I want it to work, but it doesn't like it. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Woohoo! Who's that pretty lady? All right, you guys, seriously, I love your makeup on this picture, Faith. Like your eyeliner looks good. Okay, so I wanted to give a huge shout out to Faith. When I went into the back office this morning, the numbers, oh, by the way, I just learned, so FYI, as you're building your own team, you will understand how to read the reports, because I just learned that I was reading them wrong. Okay, so I was close though, so I was like, okay, that's okay, I did enough. So when you go into your back office, you guys, and you go to, at the very top, back office, business, I think it then says my downline, and then you go over and it says sponsorship drill down. You'll get a list of all your coaches, and you can go in there and see what their personal volume is. Here's what I thought. I thought, like here, today's Tuesday, I was thinking that what the numbers that I was seeing were up to date, like as of today, but the numbers that we're seeing are actually a week behind, just like our pay period is a week behind. And for some reason, I don't know why it didn't click. But anyway, so now it's clicked in my brain. Now I understand when I read the reports, it's actually from last week. So Faith, last week you were the top producer. And basically what Faith did to get to this very, what word am I trying to say? I don't know, but top producer award is in her Success Club numbers. So she brought in quite a few people, and that bumped her up to getting, let me see the points, I think it was 600 and something, Faith, which is like phenomenal. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing this. Let me go to my back office and find Miss Faith. Where are you? Oh, here you are. Okay, so 620 points is what you had last week, Faith. So, yay, Faith. All right, you guys. So we are going to rock out the rest of the week and the rest of the month. Now, the month actually ends on Monday. So technically we have, whatever, Tuesday through Monday. We have a group starting on Monday. Now, normally my business practice has been that people can join whatever group starts on Monday up till Sunday. So that way they're given, you know, enough time to go shopping and they understand the meal plan and they can ask questions and stuff before we start. But because the last day of the month is on Monday, you guys can totally bring in people on that day, okay? So, and then as a reminder too, that the month ends at 8 p.m., like right on the nose, Pacific time, okay? So as you're giving people a deadline to purchase their challenge pack, what I would recommend is don't give them Monday, all right? I would give them Sunday and call that your last day of the month. And just tell people that's when it is. Now, you will run into people that will be like, oh man, I get paid tomorrow, is it okay? Or, oh, you know, my mom's gonna give me money tomorrow. I mean, there's like situations like that where, okay, you know, cool. But for the most part, just tell people that the deadline's Sunday, because then you won't be like last minute scrambling and oops, they came in after 8 p.m. and they didn't count for August, they counted for September. So you wanna just make sure for your own sake and your own business that they count for August. So I would give them Sunday, and then if they happen to come in on a Monday, do your best to make sure it's like, 5 or 6 p.m. that you give them, because sometimes you might say 8 and they're doing it at 8, and then it counts for September. So you want to make sure that you work as hard as you can, effective as you can, to make sure that those sales that you want to count for August will count for August, okay? So I know you guys are just kicking butt and you can't wait to talk to people as soon as the meeting's done. So I'm going to let you do that and just keep up the amazing job. And as always, I want you guys to know how proud of you I am that you're a part of our team. One thing I do want to just kind of have you thinking about as we go into September, did you guys all watch my Be the Change Vision when you first became a coach, that video that I sent out through my welcome email, and it linked to YouTube, and I was wearing pretty jewelry and actually put makeup on. If you have not watched that, send me a private message. I'm going to send it again. I really, now that we have a group of us that are all working our business, because when I first made that video, you guys, I think I only had one person working the business, and she's not really working it that much anymore. So I rewatched that video this morning, and I thought, okay, yeah, my vision is pretty much the same, but I also care about what you guys think, because it's not just my team, it's our team. And if you guys have anything that you would like to contribute to our team vision, I have no problem redoing that video, because I want us to attract as many people possible to our team. And then it's not just, my ideas, because that's not what builds a big corporate team where people are drawn in left and right, okay? So if you can help me out with that, just send me a private message if you need to watch that again, or if you need the link to go to YouTube, and I will send that to you again. And I will definitely send that to you. Christina, I'll get back to you through private message with your question. But I love you guys very much, and thank you so much for attending today's meeting. And again, send me any private messages if you have questions and what you'd like to be included in our team vision. All right? So take care, you guys. I love ya. Bye.